We are here because we are dedicated to helping the entire CrossFit community. Determined to elevate coaches, box owners, athletes, and everything in between, we believe that this mission will begin right here, right now. While this time and this goal begins with you, our hope is that you take this fire ignited within you and weave it into your own life with the same unrelenting passion to give those you have the privilege of coming in contact with the best hour of their day.
All right, guys, you know it's a serious episode when we like to kick this off with Fern reading an email.
We have actually never had a serious episode. Have we had a serious episode?
The regret episode has been.
That's true. Portions of
okay.
all episodes have a serious tone to them. Just, I don't know if we ever had one that was like real serious though. You know, like,
yeah, I think in total we're nearing 500 episodes, and if you take the serious parts of each of those, we got a good one solid episode.
we have one solid serious episode if you put all those together.
I was thinking about this though. We may be the CrossFit podcast with the most episodes.
I don't know who else would have more.
I know Savan pumps out quite a few podcasts a week.
There's no fucking way he's at 500 though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of like
you'd have to do one. I mean, obviously you'd go, two almost, a year and a half with fucking straight with no break every single day.
Yeah, and that's assuming we're not putting out any additional ones, which we continue to put out.
I'll tell you this. I'll put this out right now. We will be the first one. Actually, I don't think. Maybe. I mean, the only one I would look at maybe would be like if the continuation of Barbell Shrugged and into their collective portion. But that's, I don't know how you would count that. But I don't think there's one. Brute had a ton, but I don't think it was that many. But I'm going to make a statement that I'm not even sure is true. We'll be the first one to make it to 1,000.
I think that's true. And I think the other thing you have to keep in mind is it's been the two of us since day one, right? Some of those podcasts have multiple hosts where,
it's changed hands over time and it's changed format. No, collectively, nobody will put out as many as we will, because we will, at this rate, within the 4-year span, we will do 1,000, I think is the right number.
Yeah. So for those that have been with us since day one,
we love you.
We appreciate it. Yeah. And when you
guys are not turds. You're not turds.
You are not. Yeah. We'll make a t-shirt that says I'm not a turd.
Not a turd. Yeah.
But I listen to all the episodes.
And on back, I'll say proven. Listen to all 1,000 episodes.
It'll it's the old CrossFit expression, be impressed by intensity, not volume. I'm not sure which one we're doing. I'm pretty sure we're doing the volume thing, but be impressed by
I don't know. I feel like we have good intensity, I think.
You think we have intensity in there? All right. Well, speaking of intensity, read that email because it's going to get people intense.
Okay. All right. It very well might get people. So before I read this email, I think we should give a little context. So this came in after we did the episode the other day that went out Monday. Is that when that went out? Monday?
The regret episode?
No. We record that one on Sunday. Maybe
Monday was Fikowski, so it wasn't Fikowski.
Oh, never mind. Okay, so this will come out post another one anyway. It'll make sense. If you listen to the podcast, you'll get it. But we recorded an episode, so go back a couple episodes, about essentially not letting people determine your rates and what you sell, and just kind of holding your ground, having a line in the sand, be like, hey, this is what I do. And then I got this really long email from somebody, and this is probably going to get home for a lot of people because I'm not aware of a gym owner that hasn't gotten something of this flavor in their time as a gym owner. And if you haven't, just stick around a little bit, you will. And we'll talk about why this is important and what the value is of it. So I'm going to read this. I'm going to leave out all the specifics. And because that's not what we're trying to do. We're not trying to blast anybody. There's a lesson here, absent of names and all that kind of stuff. So it's not about putting people on blast. So I'll zoom out a little bit, and we don't get any hate mail. Be like, you guys are just blasting people. Be like, no, the point is not that. The point is how you should handle stuff like this. And further, Jay got irate when I sent him this email. Like he was
upset about it.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Hey, Fern, hope all is well. I received the message below from a drop-in. This drop-in has visited our gym in the past. As her blah, blah, blah is a member, I was curious to know what your response would be. For some reference, we charge $20 for a drop-in. As you know, through Affiliate University, we adjusted our pricing structure and have done so since this person's last visit with us. I also sent them a link to sign up for the drop-in, and they followed the link, and they should have seen the prices. And then it goes into the email. It says, so and so and so and so. They're addressing this to the owners. I wanted to reach out to both of you before leaving town to share my thoughts. I did not have an email address for you, so I resorted to this medium to write. I was both surprised and disappointed that as a returning visitor, I was charged more this weekend than ever before, and I was a little put off. I also don't know what their previous rate was. I'm assuming it's $15. I've been a returning visitor for over 5 years now, and I have always been given consideration when it comes to dues paid to work out there, whether it be a discount consideration for my military service, which I have my thoughts about that, or a discount applied because I'm staying multiple days. Never have I asked for a free visit. A $20 drop-in fee is not only steep, but something you charge someone that you don't know nor care about. I had expectations that you would honor the developed relationship and history with me, or at least inform me prior to returning that your fee schedule had changed. I had zero intentions of paying $80 for so-and-so and I this weekend, and we could have worked out for free at another local box. I've been doing CrossFit for a decade now and have been a member or visited over 50 boxes worldwide, and never ever have I paid $20 for a single day, primarily because that is how a CrossFit pays contribution and consideration to serving military members. So it's the second time they've dropped the fact that they're a service member. I also have never accepted a free workout despite offers because I believe in supporting small businesses, and in return, I've always paid a discounted fee and purchased merchandise. There's so many things wrong with this. Driving up here, I was excited for blah, blah, blah to experience your gym, and told them how accommodating and supporting you have been in the past, and was certain you weren't going to charge so-and-so for their first class, and was also certain you wouldn't charge us each a drop-in fee of $40. I'm assuming they're there for 2 days. Honoring military by programming Hero Y doesn't go too far when you won't honor the military discount when they come visit your gym when every other CrossFit box does. I do not. So that statement is incorrect. I just think you two should know the moment a member and visitor feels like they're just another dollar is the moment they no longer feel loyalty to the gym. I do not expect a response to this. I just wanted to provide insight. Communication is important. I think this would not have bothered me had I walked out, had we talked about the increase in price beforehand, at least to give me the opportunity to reconsider dropping in. So-and-so and I did not attend the class today, and I leave it up to you to do the right thing with returning my money. Love, Turd Ferguson.
I hate this person. I want to stab this person.
Okay.
Literally, I hate this person. I don't even know who it is. I didn't see a name because you forwarded me the email. I don't know if it was on.
I removed everything. So, yeah. And again, this is so.
You were worried I was going to share it. Is that what happened?
No. Okay. So again, we can all agree that there are a plethora. This is a Three Amigos reference. A plethora of things wrong with his email. Okay, and I don't even think we need to talk about this. What I think is important is most box owners are probably like grinding their teeth right now. Their face is turning red, or they're running around in their gym breaking things right now. And think about this from the gym owner's standpoint, because this creates a weird dilemma. Because, and the reason this person sent me this email is because I know that they were thinking, what should I do? That's why they sent me the email. The email was titled "Your Opinion," which they could have just assumed what my opinion would be, but never assume for agreements. So thoughts, Jay. I have my thoughts, but this is one where I am the calm one, probably because I still live this life on a day-to-day basis. I realize that Best Hour CrossFit is now an affiliate in your garage, and
We
that
do have an affiliate.
the
Best Hour
the
CrossFit.
one member that you had, which is your wife, has already submitted her cancellation form. So things are
30 days,
trending down.
30 days notice.
30
Yeah.
days notice. So
Trying to
it's
keep
trending
her.
downward. Yeah. So you're definitely
Well,
not going to hit net 3 this month. Yeah.
In fairness, she's not following my programming, so she's a turd. She's a
sounds like you have
member.
a culture problem. So
And if I'm
anyway,
going to be completely honest, she never puts her equipment away. So
Yeah, I mean,
that's
that's a
a point
problem.
of that's a point of contention we have. And
I mean,
first
you
thing I
get
do
what
is
you
go in there and clean.
get what you tolerate. You get what you tolerate. So
What happens in my garage, I either create or tolerate.
you create or tolerate. So
And she brings a baby. She freaking brings a baby. She knows we don't have daycare.
yeah, it's crazy.
So you sent me that email. I think it was Sunday morning. It was like literally first thing I read, pooping on the toilet, and I got really angry. It strikes.
So let me ask you: did this strike a nerve because you have experienced this before?
I think every box owner has experienced this to some extent, depending on what it looks like. Basically, I mean, the overarching theme is kind of questioning me as a business owner. That's what I do. So if I really had to plug it in, I don't get offended by the military thing. Like I have a tremendous amount of respect for anyone that served, period, in the past. You, for example, or currently serving, Jess, your wife. And that goes for anybody, any branch. Like I'm really appreciative of the military. I don't like whether it's military, and I would say the same thing about police, same thing about fire, teachers, anyone that you typically would give a discount to, it's because they deserve that respect. Now, we can remove from the fact that most of the people.
No, I disagree on that. So let's start there. You give a discount because that is what you have decided to do, right? Because for whatever reason, you decided that is something that you would like to pay tribute to, or that discount is mutually beneficial for both parties. That's why you would give a discount.
And you don't right. You've decided that you don't have to, like, just because you respect.
Right.
We have plenty of affiliates that have 0 discounts, meaning clients of ours. That doesn't. We have some where their spouse is literally in the military and they still don't offer it. My point is,
I am one of them.
Yeah, I mean, typically the people you discount, it's because of respect. I mean, military, law enforcement, fire, teachers, they all make good money. I mean, it might not be the best money, but they make more than probably some of the people you're not discounting. So this idea that you must discount them is absurd. But
if you want to give discounts, right? We should put that out there. We're like, listen,
all for it.
you.
We're joking, but if Best Hour wasn't just my garage and it was a true affiliate, I would discount those categories. I would have a 10, maybe 15% discount for military, law enforcement, fire, and teachers. Maybe first responders as well. Like I would say, point is, yes, discount. When you've heard us say we don't like discounting, it's the arbitrary, oh, you need a small discount because you can't afford it type thing,
right?
That we're against. Not saying couples and other things get a discount. Now, I think the thing that really strikes my nerve with this email, it's the same thing I get as an influencer on social media. When people that have no business arguing with you, argue with you. That's what, and this in particular, look, I respect the military, but you're not a freaking entrepreneur. This guy or girl, I truly don't know, probably has never owned a small business.
Maybe not. We don't know,
we don't know. We don't know, but based on the fact he's saying military, etc., I'm assuming that's his full-time career.
I mean, it could be, right? So just for context, let's play devil's advocate. I had a business when I was active duty. So like it is possible. So I don't want to assume.
Fair.
But we don't know. It's actually irrelevant, right? Let's assume that if they were an entrepreneur, even though we shouldn't assume, that they would probably not have sent this email.
We can make that assumption. Or if you are an entrepreneur, you have other thoughts, which are, okay, I would probably be addressing it from my perspective. Like, hey, I own an affiliate and but point is, even it's like a kid, right? Now that I have a kid, that doesn't mean I'm going to tell you what to do with Logan and Chappie. Like you're still a parent that cares about your children, that has slightly different belief systems, all those things. And it's like, just because you're a parent, don't go around giving other parents advice. Same would be said if this were an entrepreneur. I think we can make the assumption he's not. And it just really drives me crazy when people that have no business and have never been involved give entrepreneurs feedback and advice. It's mostly that right there.
Well,
Please don't give me feedback when you've never been in the arena.
Well, this isn't even feedback. This is a very politely worded complaint that I didn't get.
And the last sentence, this is the other thing. And I know I'll let you talk, but I hate,
I love
it drives me crazy when people are like, I'm not going to argue, but I'm about to argue. And he's basically saying like, hey,
we don't know if it's a he, it could be a she.
I'm using the term he, but we don't know. Hey, ultimately it's up to you to make that decision. I'll wait for you to make the right decision, right? It's like, you're a turd. Like, first of all,
that last sentence is nuts.
Yeah, I know the person that forwarded it to you. I don't know if you don't want to address that just because it can, give too much away.
Yeah, I don't think it matters. This is applicable across affiliate owners.
And I'm sure you've had conversations with him already or her. But my advice, if I got that, would be hit delete and never think about it again.
I mean, I
wouldn't even respond. Do not respond.
They said they didn't expect a response.
Especially right there. Oh, but that's the other thing. I don't expect a response. However, I'm waiting for my money back, which is a response.
Right. So again, there's a lot of things wrong with this.
Sorry.
And
rant over. I'm very upset by this. I truly am upset.
So here is I don't care how long you've been an affiliate owner. This hurts when it comes through, just straight up. Obviously, Jay has been an affiliate owner again for the fourth time for a week, and this
four-time affiliate owner.
Four-time affiliate owner.
Do we know that?
Which is the equivalent of me being a 9 times open athlete. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same level of of awesomeness. Be like,
I'm waiting for my insurance to go through, but yeah, best hour CrossFit. We're not accepting. We're actually full, sold out. So you can't join.
There's a wait list.
And if you did join, yes, you'll be charged a $20 drop-in fee.
So
you're not getting a refund.
Yeah. So this hurts. In all seriousness, like these emails sting. And it stings because I've worked with this person for a long time, and they're doing all of the right things to include adding more value. This is a nominal increase, whether you think $15 or $20. At the end of the day, $5 on a drop in, who cares? And I don't want to be flippant about money, but I'm going to be flippant about who cares? It's $5. You spent more than that at Starbucks yesterday. So give me a break. But my point is, I know how this feels. I've gotten one of these before. I got one where this person sent me a really long, like quite literally offensive email about taking down a flag that we had in the gym because they thought it represented something else. And I was like, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, no, it's my gym. It was the Gadsden flag. It's the Gadsden flag.
What's that? I don't even know what that is.
The don't tread on me flag.
What does that mean? Don't tread on me.
It's a long story. I don't want to get into it, but this person was ill-informed because they saw it somewhere else and associated with something that it is not associated with.
But that's a military thing, right? Like,
yes,
that's okay.
100%. Yeah. At which point they were telling me that it was offensive and I should take it down out of my business. And I was like, I don't really
care what flag you want to hang. If it's your business, put it up, right? Like, anyway. It could be completely offensive for that. That's what people don't realize. Like, don't go here. There's plenty of places I don't go to because I don't like what they do, or 100%. They've just given me shitty service. But
that is the beauty of capitalism and free exchange. I could just not patron this place.
Yeah, that's why capitalism is good. Now, wait, let me throw one other thing out there, and I'm sure you're going to get to it. But he's like,
please.
How did you not tell me about this rate? You're freaking dropping, dude. Like, how do I know you're planning on dropping in? And when you did tell me you're planning on dropping in, I sent you the link. It sounds like, right? They sent them the Wodify link, which probably had the.
They said they did.
There.
Yeah, they said they did, and they said it was clearly missed somewhere in there, which is again. But however, that is not required. Like this person is dropping in. It's not required that they know all. And we could assume. If this person is touting their CrossFit experience the way that they are, that the 10 years and 50 boxes all over the world, that you could assume it's something between $15 to $25. Like that is a safe bet that is probably the drop-in fee. So to get really bent out of shape about this, and the reality is, and this is where for business owners that if you have not gotten one of these, you will get one of these, and don't do what Jay has just done, which is lose your fucking mind.
Well, in fairness, I would have lost my mind, but I also would have heeded my own advice, and I would have, even like when people comment, and I know I'm joking, like on my social media, nonsense comments, I don't reply seriously. Like I just either make fun of them in a way that they don't even realize it because they're typically dumb people that are commenting. I'm just like making them, it makes me feel better to make fun of them kind of and like behind their back, get in front of their face, or I just don't respond. And I think this goes, look, when you're a big influencer in social media like I am, you're gonna have people, you can't help it. You got 15,000 people looking at your posts. 10% of them are going to be dumb. That's 1,500 people, right, Katie? Dumb or lazy.
That was
Most people are dumb and lazy.
That was a humble brag, Katie.
I'm not even.
I know.
No, it doesn't matter.
I just have 15,000 people that care about what you write on your iPad.
15,000 or 1,000. I mean, you're gonna have dumb people.
So
and it's like,
right. Okay. So most people listening to this, we could agree that this is if you got this email, how would you handle it? We'll go about how to handle it. But more importantly, if you're thinking about sending this email, just don't send this email. This email goes back to the old statement. That email was for them. They sent that email to make themselves feel righteous and good. And as a business owner, I have to take stock in that. This person thinks that they got, treated unfairly for whatever reason, and now they're doing this to make themselves feel better about it. Okay, cool. So A, don't take it personally. B, they're doing the right thing, right? They're running their business. They've increased, their revenue. They're offering a better, higher quality service. Everything that they've designed from the ground up when we started is substantially better than it was before. They've got more coaches. They're doing a lot of really, really good things that we help them put together. And you will get one of these, right? And I'm saying that over and over again because it's bound to happen, right? Just some people are turds. I don't know how to say that. And as a business owner, don't take it personally. This is where I've got one that I have to respond to today. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call this person because they sent a long text and they were angry. And I'm going to say, hey, listen, there's clearly a misunderstanding here and miscommunication. And what I would like to do is refund your last month because I feel and it doesn't matter what was wrong. Now, the other flip side of that coin is I have conversely not refunded money because that person didn't deserve to have their money refunded. Right. So I think what is fair and reasonable here, and there are scenarios in an instance like this where it would be fair and reasonable to give somebody their money back. Here's how you make that determination. This is what we talked about on the previous episode not too long ago, is I have to create structure that guides my decision making. Right. If there's no structure on why you charge that or why you price something or how it's built out, then what people will end up doing over and over and over and over again was they will continue to take your salt shaker and they will move it away from the center of the table. And if I have structure and I have rules, these conversations are actually very easily negotiated. This one would be, I'm sorry you feel that way. You're always welcome here. Have a great weekend. That's all I would respond with. Like I wouldn't respond with, I'm giving you your money back, because I'm not giving you your money back, particularly not now. Right. That's the mildly spiteful side of myself. But like, because I did what I was supposed to, I sent everything to you prior to, you didn't look at it. You're really upset about this. And if that was the case, then this person maybe should have just run it. Was there an alternative here that I could have done? Right. So for here, we have a $15 drop in, or if you're here for a week, it's $45 for the week. All right. So 3 drop-ins, you come in for 6 days. I feel like that's a deal. However, at the end of the day, this goes back to what we were talking about before. The customers do not get to determine what the price is at your business. I don't get to walk to the car dealership and be like, really, I realize that truck costs $85,000, but because I've been driving trucks for a long time and because I did some time in the military, I think you should give me that truck for $35,000. And if you don't, you're an asshole. That sounds ridiculous. You know why? Because it is ridiculous. I, as the customer, don't get to determine that because I don't know what the overhead is. I don't know what the commission for the salesperson on that is. I don't know how the service department works. I don't know what it's cost them during the shutdown to manufacture all these vehicles. I don't know any of that shit. So I don't get to determine that. Otherwise, we would all just pay people what we thought was fair, and we would have go back to a barter system and be like, hey, I'll give you 4 goat skins if you give me that milk jug, right? And they're like, well, that's not how you like. That's clown world. So
there was some other. There's some other sentences within here I pulled. I've been a returning visitor for over 5 years now, and I've always been given consideration when it comes to dues paid to work out there, whether it be discount consideration from a military service or a discount applied because I'm staying multiple days. It's like, so you're more valuable to me than my members, is what you're kind of saying.
Right. Again, I don't want to go off on poo-pooing on this person, but this, again, we could assume this person is this is a very entitled email is what it says.
If you wrote this email, I don't like you, and I want you to reach out to me directly so I can tell you in person that I don't like you. I think that's really important.
So, and the point is, like, this person is doing, meaning this affiliate owner is doing the right thing, and
100%.
Right, they're servicing their community, they're helping people, and I know some pretty awesome stories out of this affiliate, right? And like really like major weight loss stories, like this affiliate owner themselves has a crazy story. Like this person was homeless at one point, like literally was a homeless person, is now affiliate owner. Okay. So this, and if you're an affiliate owner, I'm giving you permission to not get upset by this and move on with your day, because you should. This person should not ruin your day. This person should not make you rethink what you're doing at the gym. This person should not make you feel like you need to give a refund there or reconsidering your pricing structure, or this person should not have you redesign how you handle drop-ins as you go through. This person should not have any impact on any of those decisions in your affiliate that you have designed in order to give people the best hour of their day. They don't get that authority or that right, because you're doing this for the right reasons. And then if you decide to give people things for free, then I highly encourage you to do that, because giving feels good, right? But being guilted into giving things feels terrible.
And for the record, I've given drop-ins for free. Somebody dropped in last night. It's not even
I do it all the time.
My box, but they were, visiting from Australia, and I'm like, cool, welcome. Like it's the entitlement. I think that's, the other aspect. It's like, I really despise entitlement. And that's what this email was. This guy could have written this email in a way that came off so much better, so much nicer. And I actually would have read it and been like, you know what? I am going to give this guy a refund, or I'm going to say, right, you know what? I'm sorry about that. Next time it's on me. You come here for 5 years. You're here all the time. Next time it's on me. But it's the so much entitlement in that email that it's like just gets you under your skin immediately as a small business owner. And it's just it's backwards, right? Because you, like, as you said, it's just like this person is saying, I think I deserve to get this discount for whatever reason. And we're not here to discuss what they do and deserve, right? But I'm here to argue for the affiliate owner, right? Which is that affiliate owner deserves to, as long as they're putting in the work, obviously, to get paid and to run a successful affiliate so they can continue to provide a really awesome time for their members. Like, that's what they deserve. And at the end of the day, if $5 is really gonna, get your underwear in a bunch, maybe the CrossFit community is not for you, because I don't think you understand what affiliate owners are trying to do here. And this isn't an easy deal. Yeah. And not to mention $20 for a drop-in fee is still very reasonable. It's not, right. I mean, it's literally in the middle. 15 is the low, 25 is the high, typically. Yeah. As somebody who's been around for 13 years and been all over the world. And going back to that, and going back to that, it's like, it's the same principle when someone's like, oh, what about I buy a t-shirt? Or, and there was aspects in there that kind of led me to believe he was saying, like, this is a CrossFit thing. That also drives me crazy. Yeah. CrossFit doesn't determine any of that stuff. Right. And that's what drives me crazy a little bit too, because it just shows your ignorance, because CrossFit is an affiliate. If this guy wanted to charge $100 a drop-in or 25 cents a drop-in, it's entirely up to them. So I used to hate when you see this a lot, even in the Facebook groups and other things, where it's like, CrossFit always gives free drop-ins to affiliate owners. No, it doesn't. That's you thinking it does, which shows me how little you know about CrossFit. And the fact that you're an affiliate owner, it's even more embarrassing. You're probably the same people that tell me you're level 1 certified after taking the CrossFit test. And I'm like, you're a freaking dummy. You're not certified. I'm certified because I'm a freaking level 4. You're not.
Well, here's what I think is important.
Why are you saying so calm? This is what's getting me upset.
Because I'm still in it, and because I
want you to be angry.
I have been through this many times. And it doesn't do any good for me to get upset about this, because that will manifest itself on other people. I'll be more mean to you than I typically am, which we all know.
I kicked all three of my dogs. I kicked each and every one of them after
which we know you can't handle already. So I don't want. I feared for Madison when I thought you might shake her or something like that.
I didn't shake Madison, but I did kick Rocky. Sorry, Rocky.
Yeah, sorry, bud. So, but the point is, I want people to be confident in charging what they know is fair value for the service. And I don't want people to continue to be able to push you off of your thing that you designed for your business. That is not fair or reasonable as far as I'm concerned. And I want affiliate owners to know that it's okay to charge for drop-in. It's okay if you charge an affiliate owner to drop in at your gym. I typically will not, but I wouldn't have any problem doing it. If I was just like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like I wouldn't have any problem doing that. I had a couple affiliate owners come here the other day. They're like, can we pay a drop in? I'm like, nope. I was like, I'm welcome. Right. And they're like, well, then we want to buy some t-shirts. I'm like, happy to have you buy some t-shirts. They bought like $100 worth of stuff. Right.
Yeah.
So the
more
point
than
is
the
this.
drop in would have been.
Right. I went from whatever, 30 to $40 to $100. Right. But the point is, that was my decision. I made that decision. They didn't come in and assume what was going to be going on there. So I just want you guys as affiliate owners, don't let people push you off of that. Don't take this kind of stuff, personally. Keep doing what you're doing. If you have questions or you're struggling with these types of things, just reach out. We will help you. But at the end of the day, what's most important is that your CrossFit box thrives so you can continue to give people the best hour of their day.
So you never miss an episode of the podcast, subscribe to our YouTube channel and on all major podcasting platforms at Best Hour of Their Day. Thank you so much for tuning in and for being a part of the best hour of our day. See you next time.